Hello YouTube, welcome back. Well, I've purchased some more games. Surprise, surprise. Let's see what I've bagged this time. Right, let's just try and bring you up to date with the game room first of all. Because to be quite honest and blunt, it's getting on my fucking wick. I'm at the end of my tether. It's my fuse that's going to absolutely fucking blow. I've had it now. I've really had it. I'm sick and tired of waiting for wires to turn up. I'm sick and tired of waiting. What did I order? I ordered some power posts. Oh, it's doing my tits in. It really is. My apologies, but it really is. My post is absolutely terrible at this moment in time. He's running 2 to 3 weeks late. And I've even got tracked goods. Tracked. That are now 3 weeks overdue. And are still with the postman. Because that's what it says. I phoned up my local post office. I phoned up the main sorting office as well. And they've got nothing for me. So I've reached the point now, because I've done it through eBay and these two, I've raised claims. I'm not prepared to wait any longer for these games. I'm just sick to the death of it. I really am. So, game room is just about done. I've moved in now my Xbox One, my Wii U and PlayStation 4. They're all moved in. All the retro consoles are actually hooked up, but some of them aren't because I just don't have the wires. And until I get that right and I finish off the niceties, I'm not going to show it to you guys. But I'll get there. Dare I say maybe another week. Fucking sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. But we'll get there. Right. Let's move on to what you've come in to watch. Some games. I'm going to start off with my most favourite console of all time. You've heard me say it countless times. And that is the PlayStation 2. I really do love it. But I've only got the one game. Outlaw Tennis. What a load of old cack this probably is. We were watching a little bit of YouTube. I think it was just random. 100 PS2 games, me and the wife. Next minute, all I can see is this bird with them hanging out. And I just ripped up laughing. And then she goes, oh my God, guess what they were using to sell that game? Yeah, so I bought it. Outlaw Tennis. Complete. In the box. We'll have a quick look. No, it's not reversible. So that's the only one I got for that. But with me playing, obviously, Final Fantasy a hell of a lot, I went after, yet again, 2 games that I've been trying to get over the years, and I decided, you know what, enough's enough. I'm going to keep an eye on these 2, and I bagged them. And it's for the PSP. It's a cracking system. It really is. I still don't understand why they went round the mini disc, but they did. And that is Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions. So I've got that. That's in beautiful condition. Now, we've got the book, but we've also got, let me have just a quick look at that, because I can't remember what that is. Could be a bookmark for all I know. But it's just a game I've wanted to get hold of for such a long time. And it says there, from the creative minds behind Final Fantasy VII, you use good strategy to achieve great victory and save the kingdom of Lovelace. Don't know if I've even pronounced that properly. From the clutches of war. So I've been after that for some time. Glad to finally get it. And this next one, I know I'm not going to pronounce it right. Dissidia? Might be right. Final Fantasy? Now, it's a 012, so I'm assuming maybe 12. I don't know. But it comes in, and I'll get the game out first, and I'll show you a lovely cardboard cover. Look at the art on that. It's fantastic. So it comes in that, and obviously, normally, you'd have some cards just tucked in there. But the game, the first thing, obviously, I spotted straight away was Tifa. Don't know if you can make her out there, but there she is. Back, and when you open it up, game and the manual, but I've decided to put the cards in there, and they tell you about the characters. So just to quickly go through those. I love it when they do this. There she is, Tifa. Tifa Lockhart, bless her. As we all know, Final Fantasy VII. But I just think it's excellent that they actually go through the trouble of doing this. Brilliant. So, really happy to add that as well. I've never played this one before, obviously. So, happy to add those to my collection. Thought I saw somebody then. Sorry. Scared the crap out of me. Nobody there. My next is for the N64. I showed you some of those games last week. I've been waiting for ages for this one to come through, but I managed to pick up F1 Grand Prix, complete in the box. Happy to also add that, because certainly my N64 collection is weak. I don't have many games for it, to be quite honest. And then moving on to a favourite of mine, the PlayStation. Now, I've picked up, because it was recommended to me, I forget who now. Oh God, who was it? Might have been Dan, I can't remember. Star Trek Invasion. Sorry about the glare there, people. And that is, unfortunately, if it wasn't for the broken tabs that hold the disc in place, which... immaculate, absolutely immaculate. This would be a perfect case for a change, but just to show you there, complete in the box. The manual's in very good condition. So, I'm a bit of a Trekkie. I can't wait to sink my teeth into that. And this next one, I'm happy to get the game. Oh, I really am not happy with the condition. And it's my own fault, I didn't really pay that much attention when I was buying it. So I'm going to be looking to certainly replace the case, because it's just fucking destroyed. But that is Tempest 3, or X3 if you like. It is all in there, but as you can see there, mark, someone's tried to pull away the sticker, it ruined it. It's got a massive rip on the back as well, and to be honest, so really upset about the condition, but it's my own fault, so I'll have to swallow that pill. But happy to add the game. What I always try and do is, because I know this is a Jeff Minter game, I try to catch up with Jeff every now and then, and I'll just get him to sign it for me, so that'd be nice to do that. And this last one on the PlayStation, I spotted it, I went, really? I didn't know they made that for the PlayStation. So I purchased it, and I'm having a tit for tat with the seller at the moment. You know my pet hate, I don't like buying games without manuals. I really try not to. He's put in his description that the instructions are there, but he's also put in no manual. Now I've obviously read what I wanted to read. Purchased the game anyway. And that's June. The case is perfect, I'll grant him that. But as it says on the front, from the makers of the Command & Conquer game series. So yes, the graphics are going to be poor compared to the Amiga and that, because I remember playing this all June 2 on the Amiga and it was fantastic. So I've picked that up, but I'm already on the hunt either for instructions or maybe just the entire game again, and I'll move this one on, which is a real shame because the case is spot on. So happy to add that. Any of yous out there that have got spare instructions, Eddie, I've got it in the back of my mind, Eddie, you've got a friend that's got rucks of instructions and that. See if he's got June for me, please, pal. Right, we've rattled through them straight away. This next one is a little bit comical because I said to my daughter, look, I can carry on buying games for systems, higgledy-piggledy, and don't get me wrong, if it's the right price, I'm always going to buy it anyway. But I asked my daughter, is there any particular system out there you would prefer or want me to collect for? And without thought, she just went, Dreamcast! Dreamcast! Right, fair enough. I then put the same question to my wife that evening when she came in from work, because she's working at the moment like 5 till 10, in the evening. And I said to her, look, is there any particular system? Zara's already given me an answer, but why don't you think about it and give me a system? She thought for 2 seconds and went Dreamcast. Fair enough, I said. So, I'm going Dreamcast hunting now, which is why, obviously, just lately, I've put it out to you guys. I could do with replacement cases, because a lot of these that I'm buying, the cases are bust anyway. So, it's certainly got the most love. From the top, I picked up Silent Scope, and it is complete, but the box, I mean, the state of it, it's just destroyed. So I've got that. Now this one is a particular fan favourite, and it's Tokyo Highway Challenge. Never played it myself, so really interested in giving that one a go. This next one is a big favourite of mine. I've completed it numerous times on the original PlayStation, and they are improved graphics on the Dreamcast because it came out a year after the PlayStation original. So I'm going to give this one another go because I would really like to play it again anyway. But to certainly play it with the improved graphics, I think is just a bonus. And if there was a series out there which is crying out for a remake, please, somebody sort it. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. This is a brilliant game. The story is second to none. I thoroughly enjoyed playing this on the PlayStation 1 and then when it continued the story on the PlayStation 2. Fantastic game. Box is not destroyed, says the game. And I really do hate opening these because they're so bloody fiddly. Instructions. But also, and I must have giggled because I was like, I wonder if anything would happen if I filled it in. Win 1 of 3 Panasonic DVD Palm Cinemas. See inside for details. But just what a fantastic game that is. Just brilliant. I'm really happy to add that into my collection. So that's my third. Fourth game, you've got to have a Resi game, haven't you? Resident Code Veronica. And I didn't mind this on the PlayStation 2. I actually thought it was quite a good game. So I've added that. But, yeah, broke. Next one, particular good racer. That's Metropolis Street Racer. Glad to add that, but again, yeah, broke case. And all these are complete. Every one of these has got the manuals, but because they're so damaged, I don't want to be prattling about. Racing Simulation Monaco Grand Prix. And this one's more or less fallen apart while I'm trying to show it you, so there you go. We've got that. So happy to also add that. Now this next one is undoubtedly one of the best fighting games you will get on the Dreamcast, and that is Virtual Fighter 3TB. I don't know if you can make out the bloody hole there. It looks like somebody stood in it with a fucking stiletto. Apart from that, yeah. And all the discs on these are in very good condition. At least that's one thing, I suppose. So happy to also put that into the collection. Now this next one, I'm going to have a word with one of the lads in work, Mikey, bless him. Because he actually knows the guy in the front cover here, and I'm wondering if I can get him to sign it. All I can do is ask. All he can do is tell me to jog off. That's UEFA striker. Dwight York, bless him. Yeah. So I'm going to be asking Mikey once we get back into work, because I'm still on furlough, whether or not he can get me that signed by Dwight. So another one, couldn't believe I didn't actually have this. I thought I did. Crazy Taxi. Gotta have a Crazy Taxi game. Again, it's broke. Drives me nuts. Played it, obviously, on the arcades, played it on the PlayStation 2, but what a great game that is. Just quirky, arcade action fun. Next one is, I think it's actually in the case, yeah, that's not broke for a change. This one's spot on. But I'm worried about removing the label on the bloody front. And that is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. As you can see, it's got a great big bloody label there. I'll never get that off properly unless I soak it for a while. But I was quite into the Rainbow Six shooters back then, so I'd be interested to check that one out. And this very last one, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I actually checked, and this game never originally came out in the Dreamcast. So yet again, just like the Splatterhouse, I've got a homebrew. I've got another homebrew. And it is a game I've now got on so many systems, it is untrue. I am trying to get the game on every single system that I own and beyond. I've got it on the Amiga, I've got it on the Commodore, I've got it on the SNES, I've got it on the Mega Drive, I've got it on the 3DO, and now I've got it on the Dreamcast. And if I've missed any of them out, my apologies. But that is the fantastic Another World. What a game. What a game. Can be completed in 30 minutes, if you know what you're doing. Just to open... cases. Just to open it up without breaking it. There's the disc. And to go to the other side, the instruction manual. That's a homebrew. It was never originally brought out for the Dreamcast. Let's have a look at it. Pixel art. That's who's done it. And this is in fantastic condition, so I'm really happy to add that to my collection as well. And that's your lot. Seems like I really rattled through that lot for a change. Let me know in the comments, as always, your thoughts, your feelings. How are you guys getting on out there anyway? I'm possibly furloughed now to the end of June. Oh my god, summer may pass and I might not even get back to work yet, so I'm not looking forward to it, because I'm starting to, even though I've got loads to do, I am starting to climb the walls a little bit here, because being stuck at home is no fun. Yes, I can go out for a quick drive, wherever, pick up food, or go for a walk, but not interacting with that many people is certainly not me. So, anyway, those are my woes, not yours. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Please don't forget to hit that like button. I'll catch you all again. Take care.